Slide 11. Principles 4 and 5: Stakeholder Responsiveness and Human Rights. This slide combines Principle 4 and Principle 5, both of which focus on strengthening relationships with stakeholders and protecting fundamental human rights throughout business operations and value chains. Principle 4: Stakeholder Engagement and Responsiveness. Principle 4 states that businesses should respect the interests of and be responsive to all stakeholders, especially those who may be vulnerable, marginalized, or disadvantaged. The BRSR framework requires organizations to identify key stakeholder groups and explain how stakeholder engagement processes are conducted. Companies must disclose whether vulnerable groups have been identified and describe mechanisms used to understand their concerns. Stakeholder engagement is essential for informed decision-making, risk identification, conflict prevention, and building long-term trust. Effective engagement enables organizations to anticipate societal expectations and strengthen their social license to operate. Principle 5: Human Rights. Principle 5 requires businesses to respect and promote human rights across their operations and value chains. Organizations must disclose whether human rights policies are in place and whether they extend to employees, suppliers, contractors, and other business partners. The framework also seeks information regarding complaints related to discrimination, child labor, forced labor, harassment, and human rights violations. Companies are expected to establish grievance mechanisms and remediation processes that enable affected individuals to raise concerns safely and effectively. Leadership indicators encourage disclosure of human rights due diligence processes, impact assessments, supplier evaluations, and awareness programs. Together, Principles 4 and 5 reflect the understanding that sustainable business success depends upon respecting the dignity, rights, and interests of all individuals affected by organizational activities. These principles strengthen stakeholder trust, reduce social risks, improve organizational reputation, and contribute to more inclusive and equitable economic development. Ultimately, responsible businesses recognize that stakeholder responsiveness and respect for human rights are not optional considerations but fundamental components of ethical and sustainable corporate conduct.